versions. So mercy is the supernatural ability to bring Christ's empathy and compassion to others, and then also move forward in practical actions to love and serve them. So this is the specific people who really have that closeness to the heart of God for the most marginalized in our society. It's really important. And it's also the charism that we see being the greatest point of struggle in our modern world. Adults who leave the faith as adults for theological reasons. You obviously got lots of other situations going on, but adults that are adults who had been practicing and leave the faith for theological reasons are most likely to have the charism of mercy, because there's a gap between their understanding of what it is that the church teaches and the mercy in that and the people that they encounter. And that's where it's really important that those of us with other charism, knowledge, teaching, wisdom, things like that, are integrating these things to give good formation to people. And this is true across the board, but I think it really shows up a lot in mercy. It's the closest to the heart of God, and so it's the one that the devil's gunning for, like in a very specific way. And I think it's really important that we both pray for the outpouring and the protection of that charism, really in a unique way in this time. Questions for that is, do you notice and worry about people that people seem to forget about or overlook? Like, do you look at all the people driving by? I don't know what the homelessness problem is like here in Raleigh, but in Tulsa it's bad. And so if you have someone who just drives by and don't even look, that's something that they're just like, again, that kind of visceral rage, like how could you not stop and encounter and see the person there? If you are experiencing those fruits of the Holy Spirit, sitting with someone who is hurting, poor, marginalized, homeless, whatever the case might be, but you really experience Jesus's heart for them in that situation without just organically. You're not seeking it, you're not trying to imagine it, it just comes to you. That's what we see in that charism. So we're gonna pause there, and we'll complete the rest of the charisms after lunch. We've had such great questions, so we're on a different timeline than expected, which is not a problem. We'll just go ahead and take the time out of another thing that we were gonna do in the afternoon. But is there instructions for lunch?
Waiting. I don't see Ben over the back, but he should be good.
Okay, sounds good. Well, people that are not me know more about these practical functions of this day, so I will surrender the microphone to whoever knows what's going on, and then we'll come back. How much, do we have an hour, Juliet?
Yes, for lunch.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna take an hour for lunch. Please ask me questions during lunch. I'd love to talk with you about any of the questions that you have that we haven't got answered so far, and then we'll have a little bit more time for questions afterwards as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to start exactly at 1:02.
Yes, exactly. We're going to start right at 1, actually. We're going to make up
So it's
2
only
minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, Jeff mentioned that. I think Jeff might be figuring out.